Hi Floridini, and welcome to another episode of Vita in Florida. Today we're here at the Tenerife, which is an island that belongs to Spain. However, it is located in the west coast of Africa, and it's about a 4.5 hours flight from Venice to Tenerife Sur, so South Tenerife. This is day 3 that we're here, and we found this beach which is in Los Cristianos on the west coast of Tenerife. It's a no-go for me because it's super windy and it's sandy and the sand just keeps flying on my face. But I will show you what it looks like, and then I will continue to take you on my journey. So please remember to subscribe to my channel, and let's go check it out. This is the beach at Los Cristianos. It reminds me a lot of southern Italy. The wind is just blowing my phone all over the place. They have lifeguards. And here there's actually a boardwalk. So now we're gonna get a beer and chill, and maybe later go for a little walk. I do, however, want to point out that this is January 25th, 2024. So it is January and it is winter everywhere else. And here's my dad feeding pigeons. And there is a shopping center. Exiting the mall. Did not find the restroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a coffee. So more Caribbean vibe here. And let's keep walking. And here they teach you how to do surf. And by the way, these are all lava rocks because there are about either 78 or 87 active volcanoes in this island alone, and 37 different microclimates. For dinner, we're going to my cousin's house, so we went by the grocery store and grabbed some meat because we're gonna have a barbecue. Guarda che bello! Here we are! Guarda che bello! Good morning, Floridini. Today is day 4. We had breakfast, and this is my beautiful view. And what we're doing today, I'm going to go and walk with my sister around this town. And here's my dad being San Francis. Oopsie. This is the view from the back of our apartment. We are on the 3rd floor. This is my outfit to go walking. And right there, they actually have a bowling, but they are professionals. So we're gonna go this way. And I brought cookies for my sister. And here we are at my sister's apartment. And here we are on our walk. It is about 10 o'clock. Okay. Not too shabby for our daily walk. Still in our morning walk. After the walk and the shower, my dad and I are walking to my sister's house. We're gonna have lunch. We're going to go and see an old leprosy village in a town called Abades. Guarda qua che beve o spritz. So here's the leprosy village, but we are here and it's really hard to get there by car. Oh, this is actually harder than we thought because now we have to walk into the wilderness. So there's like a whole trail in here. This is what we're wearing. And we're gonna go up to see this leprosy church and then come down. So this is what it actually looks like. So we're gonna take one of these streets and go up to that church. As we made it, it's about 5 minutes to walk up here. And this is the leprosy village. So as you can see, there were a lot of people with leprosy. It just keeps going. So I guess it could take you 2 hours if you really want to visit it. And here are all the rooms where they will be divided, I guess. Here is the actual church. Let's go look at it. The vibe is kind of like Auschwitz, like a concentration camp. And this leprosy was built in 1949, and they also have a jail in there. Pedala! And in this little village, they all look the same. There's this little church. Bloop. We made it to Candelaria. Here's the cultural center. No, chi sia?
Il 3 di febbraio.
Ah. And here's just a recreation of this town in this art form. We just had a nice wine for an aperitivo. My sister and I shared half of a liter red typical wine from here, local wine. My dad had a white glass of wine. Then we had one cerveza and one Fanta for a total of 10 euro. And now we're going to go and check this Centro Alfarero right here. Looks a little bit like I assume Greece would look like. We are actually looking for a bunch of houses with a lot of colors. I think we found them. They're right there. My sister is afraid of height, so it's got to be interesting. We have noticed that unlike Greece, that it's so white and blue, this is all white and green. My sister believes that perhaps they had a discount on the green color for the entire town. This may or may not be them. Debatable. And here we are going back to the van, and then we'll go to the go-kart, and here we go. So I'm also gonna go on the go-kart.
Mi ricordo più la strada.
And for dinner, Chinese. Yeah. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and have a drink. Mario nel video. Good morning, Floridini. Today is day 5 of our stay here at the Tenerife, and the goal for today is to actually visit the whole island. We're meeting at around 10 a.m. at my cousin's house. He owns a finca right here in the mountains, so we'll show you, and then we'll go from there. Well, here we go, Floridini. So this is the Tenerife. Right here is Africa, and we're staying right here in the south side of the island. We already visited Los Cristianos and Playa de las Americas the other day. Yesterday we traveled all the way up here to the town of Abades, where there was that leprosy village, and then we went up to Candelaria, where we saw that church. Today I am not sure, but I believe we're either gonna go this way or this way. I have no idea. We just arrived at my cousin's finca. first stop, breakfast. And you can't see anything because all this fog right here is called kalima, and it's the wind that comes from Africa, so full of sand.
Guarda qua, stile ispanico. Adesso ci sono dei mirador e ci fermiamo che vi facciamo vedere.
And in the Tenerife, there is this law that if you see a bike, you really cannot pass it unless you give them 1.5 meters, which equals to about 5 feet. Everybody has a GoPro, so if you actually don't give them that much, they will record it and they will give it to the authority, and then you will get a fine of $600. If you're interested in butterflies, you can come here, and I believe it's €7 per person. And somewhere in here, there is the millennial tree. And here is the millennial tree. How cute. Here's the millennial tree again, and we found this little cute place over here, so we're having just a little aperitivo, a beer, and then we're gonna go eat. We're actually going to eat here. We're gonna eat right here. Banana trees. Ciccinole! Guarda!
Sarà lo stesso di Sydney, sicuro?
It is 5:30 and we arrived in Santa Cruz, Tenerife. This is one of the buildings. And this is in fact a performing arts center. It's actually really cool. The floor is slanted and so is the roof. Here's my cousin. Ciao Loris! Okay, that's pretty cool. Hi, saluta! This building is actually an auditorium slash theater, and it is an acoustic masterpiece. The wave is great for its acoustic because I guess the sound travels all the way to here, and somehow it's at the perfect area right here where it seems that the voice and sound returns like in a circle. It is 7 p.m. and we're headed back home. And this is all for the first part, Floridini, here from the Tenerife, Spain. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you so much. See you soon. Ciao, ciao, baci, baci.